Here's a book I got off eBay. There's the number of the Air Force Manual Ground Observer's Guide, and it's for identifying planes, incoming planes for military defense purposes, 1951. And you can probably find something like this on eBay if you want. It also includes something that is a how do I do this? Get here like this. A form that you fill out with all the things that you, if you're a spotter, a plane spotter, and you spot those things and you put it there. But the more important part I want to talk about is the aircraft identification. Of course, they go into the different types of planes. At that time, 1951, jets were becoming all the norm. But here we have how to spot by contrails. And if you see, a more reliable method of recognition when you can't see the airplane itself is recognition by vapor trails. At very high altitudes, each propulsion unit of an airplane produces a separate distinct vapor trail. Consequently, if you see a vapor trail in the sky, you will know right away that the airplane is making it, that trail is at very high altitude. That's one item to for your that form I just showed earlier. Another item that vapor trails will tell you is, with good amount of reliability, when you learn to observe them correctly, is the number of propulsion units on the plane. By counting the number of vapor trails, you can tell quite definitely how many propulsion units the airplane has. The number of vapor trails and their groupings also give a good clue as to the number of aircraft required for item 1 in that form. Of course, there is formation of airplanes. Of course, if there is a formation of airplanes and the vapor trails intermingle, the job becomes considerably more difficult. So, this is 1951. It is acknowledging that vapor trails are common and in fact used to spot planes and attempt to identify them because of the trail. That's it. Bye-bye. Air Force, number of the manual, Observer's Guide, Aircraft Sky Observer Airplane Spotter. Date of this is 1951. How to identify aircrafts, used for both military personnel and I believe they mentioned private personnel to spot aircraft and how to determine what they are. Here we have the standard form, spotting a plane and reporting it. This is for defense purposes when inbound planes are of a concern. 1951. Here we have the aircraft identification. Tells you different ways of the different planes in which jets were becoming very familiar and all too common, and how to spot them via the trails that are left behind. So 1951, they knew about vapor trails. They used it in identifying aircraft, and they wrote a guide for it. So it's not like the trails weren't there. 1951.